The city inspector knocked on my door and said, "Sir, we've received a complaint. Your pool's been reported as unpermitted construction." I just smiled, because I knew exactly where this was coming from. Karen, my next-door neighbor, HOA board member and self-declared neighborhood enforcer. She'd been side-eyeing my backyard for weeks, watching the top-covered structure with binocular-level interest. But what she didn't know was that the pool she called in wasn't for splashing around. It was a custom-built, government-registered training tank, designed specifically for Navy SEAL underwater simulations. Let me explain. I'm a retired Navy SEAL, now working as a private instructor under a federal contract. I train elite recruits, the real deal. My facility is small, private, and tucked discreetly behind my home. The pool is deep, reinforced, temperature-regulated, and outfitted with sensors. Everything, from the construction permits to its federal clearance, was above board. But Karen didn't care. She called it unsightly, said it lowered property values, and in her words, no one needs a pool that deep unless they're hiding something. So she filed a complaint. Cue the inspector. The poor guy clearly expected a sketchy above-ground pool. Instead, he walked straight into a secure facility with Department of Defense signage, ID access only, and camera coverage from 3 angles. I showed him my clearance, the federal letter of authorization, and all city paperwork. He was speechless. But it gets better. That weekend, Karen barged onto my property, phone in hand, recording, shouting about illegal structures and threatening to call the news. Unluckily for her, I wasn't alone. That day, a team of SEAL trainees had just finished drills. When she yelled, 4 men in full gear emerged from the back, goggles on, dripping wet, dead silent. Karen froze. One of them asked, "Is there a problem, sir?" I said, "Not anymore." Karen backed off so fast she nearly tripped over her own shoes. 2 days later, I got a formal apology letter from the HOA board. Turns out, Karen had misrepresented her authority, and rumor has it, she's no longer on the board at all. Now, the pool's running daily, the training continues. And Karen? She shuts her blinds whenever anyone in uniform walks by. If watching Karen get absolutely humbled made your day, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more true stories where the loudest neighbor picks the wrong fight. Because sometimes, that weird pool is a battlefield in disguise.